or seen that a lot of big studios are now switching to Unreal Engine for their game. You might think that that is a great thing. As much as that is a good thing, there is also a downside to it. There is a dark side to it. Let's get it clear. Yeah, so over the years, Unreal Engine has become a powerhouse of a game engine, and it has gained a lot of recognition. People have seen that this shit can do a lot of shit. So big studios are now moving to Unreal. And for the average Joe like you and me, that is a very good thing, which means that we now can fit into a studio. We can get hired for knowing Unreal Engine. For the average Joe, that is a good thing. But from a studio's perspective, that is a big problem. Why? So you may have noticed, or you might have known if you're a gamer, most studios have their own proprietary game engine, which is a game engine that they've coded and made for themselves for their purpose. And the trend of big studios switching to Unreal is a bit alarming, even though it is a good sign that, hey, it's going to get other people involved in studio work. The reason why I'm saying it's alarming is because studios would not spend thousands of dollars developing a game engine and toss it aside. The main reason why most studios have switched to Unreal Engine is because the people who used to work with these engines, who spearheaded creativity in these big studios, have almost all left. The studio has no choice but to dish their own software and to get a universal software that a lot of artists use so that they can employ new artists. So why is that? Well, most of these people have left because some of them have retired, but also a lot of them have left because of creative differences. And dare I say it, a lot of wokeness in studios nowadays, and it is very bad. Yes, so wokeness is causing big studios to switch to Unreal because the people who are good, the people who are creative, the people who spearheaded these studios from indie to AAA are tired of all the wokeism and all the political correctness that is being shoved into their throats in the studios. That's why you can see big devs who are from big studios leaving and collating to create new smaller studios, which is doing well, like Embark, the people who created the finals. These people are people who are experts in their own right and they know what they are doing, but they have to leave the big studios like DICE, like Ubisoft, like Activision, to start their own studio because they realize that creativity is not what they are spearheading now. It's just about the political message. That is why most big creative directors and big game developers have left, and it has created some sort of vacancy in their studio system. So now the best thing they have to do is to switch to Unreal so that the average Joe like you and I can fit into it. They don't want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to try and integrate new artists who come to the studio. So if you know how to use Unreal Engine, they are switching to it. You come, you just fit into it and you leave. And another extra that I would like to add is that recently they are saying they are switching to Unreal Engine 5 for Halo, and everyone was excited, but there's a big problem. If you go to their Twitter now and you go to the employees, if you try to dig in and find the employees, you would find that hold on, let me just check it. I have screenshots here. So a perfect example is Melissa Bone. She is the chief of staff of 343 Industries. And look at this. I know you can't see a face, but you can see the color. So that is the problem we are having with the big studios now. They don't care about making great games. They only care about seemingly being politically correct, which is hurting our games, which has also created a chance for Unreal Engine to infiltrate these big AAA studios as to be their game engine. But if you're an average Joe and you don't care about being woke, you don't care about all this stuff, then it is a problem, because the moment you get into these studios, this is what you're going to face. So yeah, that's what I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll